They say a thing can become evil over time, absorbing the darkness from those around it. Here are the most haunted and cursed objects in the world. First, let's meet Annabelle. Yes, the real doll. Unlike the movie version, the true Annabelle is a simple Raggedy Ann doll locked inside a glass case in a museum, but legends say it has attacked visitors, and priests have blessed the case to contain its evil. So, who or what is Annabelle? Well, the story goes back to 1906 when a nurse bought the doll for her friend. But instead of being well received, the doll was seen as creepy and a bad omen. A year later, the doll's head was found on the nurse's bed with a note saying, "I want to be your friend." That's when rumors started about the doll possessing people and moving on its own. In 1950, it was said to have strangled a woman. After that, the doll was sewn up inside a new dress, but still it moved. Finally, a priest blessed the doll and placed it in a glass case. Now visitors report feeling uneasy near the case, and some have even claimed to see the doll move. But whether Annabelle's evil or just a creepy doll is up for debate. Next, the Dybbuk box. Imagine finding an antique box in your attic, one that looks like it came from another era. You open it out of curiosity, unleashing a curse that will bring you nothing but misfortune. That might sound like an over-the-top horror movie, but for those who believe in the supernatural, it's a real possibility. Enter the Dybbuk box, also known as the salmon box. Legend says it's cursed by a restless spirit from Jewish folklore called a Dybbuk. In 2001, it was sold at an antique store in Los Angeles. The buyer had no idea he was about to unleash hell. Soon after, he began experiencing nightmares, shaking fits and unexplainable wounds. He even saw a shadowy figure standing over him while he slept. Terrified, he returned the box to the antique shop only to have the same things happen there. It then passed to a third owner who kept it in a safe deposit box, but even that didn't stop the curse. One day, a worker at the bank saw the box moving on its own. Panicked, she called for help, and soon the box was taken away. Ever since, its whereabouts have been unknown, though some believe it may have ended up in the hands of a famous celebrity. Now, while there's no way to verify these stories, they make one thing clear: never open a box that's best left unopened. Now let's look at the Crying Boy painting. In the 1950s and 60s, this painting was a common sight in many British homes. It depicted a sad boy with a melancholic stare that tugged at your heartstrings. But behind the painting's seemingly innocent facade lay a sinister secret. Over the years, dozens of families reported that their house mysteriously caught fire, leaving them homeless and heartbroken. Yet somehow the Crying Boy painting was always left intact, as if untouched by the flames. As the incidents mounted, firefighters began to suspect that the painting was cursed and refused to take it into their own homes. Could it really be cursed, or is there another explanation? Some believe that the painting's creator, John Henry Dickens, may have used sinister methods to make his art, imbuing it with dark energy. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: don't bring a Crying Boy painting into your home unless you want to risk your family's safety. Moving on, let's talk about the Busby stoop chair. Tucked away in a corner of England's Townley Hall is a wooden chair that no one dares sit in. Known as the Busby stoop chair, this unassuming piece of furniture has a dark history that has left many people dead. Legend says that anyone who sits in the chair will die within a year. While that sounds like an old wives' tale, there are many strange deaths that have been linked to the chair. In 1678, Sir Thomas Littleton sat in the chair and died shortly thereafter. And in 1888, a young girl named Helen Maysco was paralyzed after falling from the chair. Although these stories are only legends, one thing is clear: the chair has a long and mysterious past that has left many people afraid to set foot in the room where it's kept. To put those fears to rest, the museum curators hung the chair high on a wall, far out of reach of any visitors. It may not have any power over those who view it from afar, but it remains a reminder of the strange and sometimes deadly secrets that can lurk in plain sight. And finally, we come to the Hope Diamond. One look at the Hope Diamond, and you can see why it's one of the most valuable gems in the world. Its deep blue color is mesmerizing, and its 45.52 carats are sure to turn heads. But beyond its physical beauty, the diamond has a dark history that many believe is cursed. For centuries, its owners have suffered from bad luck, including financial ruin, mental illness, and even death. Some believe that the curse dates back to the diamond's discovery in India in 1631. Others say it began when the stone was stolen from the French royal family in 1792. But one thing is certain, the Hope Diamond's curse has claimed many victims over the years. Today, the diamond is on display at the Smithsonian Museum, where millions of people come to marvel at its beauty. But none dare touch it. They know that the curse is real, and they don't want to risk becoming its next victim. But now, it's time to hear from you. Which of these haunted objects terrified you the most? Would you dare to touch them or keep them away? Share your thoughts below and join the conversation. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow for more spine-chilling tales and historical hauntings.